Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation Live, Monday Night Football Game Day Edition. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good Monday morning so far. Do apologize for the little bit of a late start than I was anticipating today, but it's a typical Monday. Jeff, good morning. Parlay, George, Round Robin, George in the house. Richard, what's going on? J. Lisa Reed, good morning. Dr. Franco in the house. Shane M. Ant Wayne, 1188, what's going on? Trent, good morning. Arturo P. Troy, Jermaine Reed. Trace, what's going on? Mr. Foster, how are you? Who Dat Bob, Old Outdoors TV in the house. Kyle Bogart in the house. Christopher Bayer, Mr. Blevins. Brandon, we're going to fix that for you. Frankie Diamond, what's going on, sir? Jeff. Big Ryan, Neverez KC, Marcus. Parlay timeout is a great thing. Parlay timeout is a great thing in the long run. LT, what's going on, sir? Tough way to end the week on my game of the week last night. We had the Eagles, no sugarcoat in that one. Tough way to end that one. Absolutely played like dog shit, and we still actually had a fighting chance to win that game. That's the amazing thing in my opinion is, I mean, not only did we were losing and we lost, but the fact that we were hanging in there the entire game, and what was his name, Aguilar? I don't know. I mean, what, he just took off running rather than catch the ball, let it go right between his fingers. All he's got to do is grab that ball and a walk-in touchdown. Not to say that Matt Ryan wouldn't have made another comeback, late in the game, but we definitely would have taken the lead. A lot of opportunities. That fumble off the kickoff that turned into a touchdown for Atlanta. A lot of things went wrong, and I mean, let's be honest. We're not out there on the field. We're stuck on the sidelines hoping that, they do everything that they're supposed to do, and no doubt about it, turnovers, dropped balls, hurt players. I've never seen so many players go down before. I've never seen so many players go down in a game and become injured. Key players. I've never seen that before. And nothing went right, yet at the end of the game, we still had a chance. And, in order to win, you generally, you can't have mistakes like that. The NFL, you got to play mistake-free. And we had mistake after mistake after mistake, and we still had an opportunity to actually win the game, which, I mean, I guess that's all that you could ask for at the end of the day. If you're throwing, interception here and there, you're fumbling the ball, at the end of the day, all that we could, hope for is to have a chance to win it in the end, I guess. Hold on one second, guys. Give me 1 second, folks, okay? Okay. Kyle won on the Chiefs -7. Cowboys first half. We had the Cowboys as a premium play. Premium Plays had a losing day yesterday. You know, it's funny. I want to read an email to you guys, and I really don't care if this person gets upset. I want you guys all to know, which I know you guys do for the most part, especially the people that participate in the live chats every single day. Let me log in. All I can do is laugh. I seen it this morning. One of the other guys responded to it. What happened on Sunday? You got your ass kicked. I'm glad I did not pay your normal price. I'm not going to read his name, but you know, if you guys are going to sign up, and it does, this applies. I'm going to give you guys a piece of advice that applies to any service out there. Okay. First of all, if anybody tells you that they're going to win 365 days a year and 52 Sundays out of the year, they're absolutely flipping lying to you. If you expect to win 52 straight weeks, well, first of all, you have high expectations, and I like that, and I applaud that. But if you actually expect a service or yourself or me to win 52 straight weeks in a row, you must be smoking some real good dope to keep you really, you know, that whacked out. And if you think that a service can't have a losing Sunday or a losing Monday or a losing Thursday or hell, a losing week, you should probably stop betting sports. You should probably stop betting sports. Go take up badminton, crochet. Hell, I wouldn't even recommend chess to you because you're not going to win chess every single day. You're finally going to find a Bobby Fischer who kicks your ass too. But I will promise you guys one thing. I will promise you guys one thing. That long term, we will be successful. It doesn't matter what we do. I mean, it does. I mean, to you guys, to the short term. But in the whole scheme of things, that whole big circle of life and sports betting, what happens today is not going to define what we do for all of 2019. Or March 1st of next year is not going to define our entire year of 2020. Or what we did yesterday is not going to define the next 364 days of a rolling year period. It's about what you do long term that will determine if you're successful or if you're just a habitual loser. So obviously, you know, somebody's never lost in their life, and they expected for $99 for 7 days to win for 7 days straight. Does it happen? Absolutely. We've gone on huge winning runs. Matter of fact, we were just on one not long ago, right before we did the big promotion. It sucks. We had an off weekend. You know, I know a lot of people had an off weekend. Hell, the difference between us and other services, whereas we had an off weekend / week last week, other services, from what I hear from you guys, and you know, I see posted on YouTube and posted on Twitter, there's other places that are having straight losing years where they just keep burying people, you know, week after week after week, and then they're like, hey, I know I can't win for you here. Go take some games from my buddy, you know, he'll get you whole, and then, you know, the buddy buries them. You know, so hindsight's 20/20. It could be worse, but if you're, you know who you are, who sent the email, and if you're watching this, either you have no clue when it comes to what to expect with sports betting, which I know you do because you've been on our website many times, and you email begging us for free UFC picks. When's your free UFC pick out? When's your free UFC pick out? I don't know how to get it. Can you give it to me over the phone? But if you really expect to win 365 days a year, do yourself a favor and just quit betting sports, because you with that attitude, you'll probably lose in the long run. Not with us, but on your own. So there's my Monday morning rant. I just thought I would read that, because I laughed when I saw it, because occasionally you get one of those. I mean, I get it. You go on a losing streak. You guys are losing. I'm losing. If you guys are on a losing streak and you guys want to vent, by all means, vent. Vent. I'm here to listen. I'm here to tell you it's going to be okay, and what to expect and how we're going to get out of it. That's 100% the truth, and I don't mind. You guys want to vent? I don't mind at all. But if you got false expectations, I'll be the first one to correct you. Luckily for him, Jay actually responded to the email probably in a more professional way than I would have been on a Monday morning. I love it. 3 thumbs down this morning. What's going on, fellas? 3 thumbs down. You guys always notice that we always have 3 thumbs downs? It's always 3. We definitely had some good game day breakdowns yesterday. Free plays started out 2-0, and then we went live in the afternoon and pushed our luck yesterday on the Oakland Raiders. That Raiders looked good early. Raiders looked amazing early. I was like, wow, I like this. Up 10-0, playing great, aggressive on offense, aggressive on defense, and boy, did the Raiders take a shit, huh? I was actually loving that game. I mean, I was like slobbering, like holy shit. Damn Saints, right? No, I had the Rams yesterday on the money line personal plays. So premium plays yesterday. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it, and I haven't done a daily free play video yet. I was going to last night, and then I decided not to go back into the office. I was too tired. It was late, and I figured, you know what? I'm gonna go live in the morning. Then I'm gonna do a video. It's Monday. Big announcement for the UFC, and I figured, you know what, I'll make it live first, and then so I do have another video coming out after this daily free play video. I've already filmed it, and that'll be going up as soon as we're done filming. As soon as we're done live, the daily free play video will go up with an additional free play, so you guys will have 2 free plays today. But yesterday had the Dallas Cowboys as a premium play. That was a nice winner against Washington. Arizona Baltimore over. 46 is a premium play. Ended up being 40 points total. Touchdown and an extra point away. We're always just right there. If we're losing a premium play, it's right there. And eventually that'll turn. Eventually it'll click, and we won't be missing them where a horseshoe and a hand grenade will knock it dead. Other premium play, we had the Chargers on the money line, minus $1.25 or minus 1, depending on where you got the line. Phillip Rivers doing what Phillip Rivers does best, throwing into double, triple coverage in the end zone to the outside of the defender, where his receiver couldn't even defend the pass from being intercepted. Throwing a pick in the end zone late, and doing what Phillip Rivers does best for us, and losing a game late. So unfortunately, we dropped that one. And then we had my beloved Atlanta Braves yesterday, who just got walloped by the Nationals yesterday. Nationals woke up yesterday. Nationals came to play, and we lost that one. Braves minus 110. Consensus plays. I keep giving you guys free consensus plays. We went 3-0 yesterday on consensus plays. Sadly enough, our small, not sadly, but for everybody that's on our consensus plays is loving it. Had Arizona plus 13.5 winner, Jacksonville plus 8.5 winner, and then the Boston Red Sox, which we gave you guys for free, winner. Parlay George says Chargers had many chances to win that game. Way too many. Way too many. And that's the problem, way too many chances to win a game and not getting the job done. WNBA, we ended up splitting out a little bit of a debacle in that the Vegas game. We had Vegas laying 4. They ended up winning by 1, I believe it was. And a lot of whistles. A lot of whistles to allow Chicago to get back into that game in the start of the second half. But we did have LA laying 7. They blew out Seattle. So 1-1 in WNBA. No harm, no foul. We have WNBA playoffs again tomorrow. And then it'll be every other day. No CFL yesterday. My game of the week, Eagles, as we already discussed. Which sucked because I rebetted again at minus $1.17 right before kickoff. It's okay though. We won MLB Game of the Year. We won Guaranteed Saturday. I mean, it sucks to lose, my game of the week at the very end, especially when you had so many chances to win the damn sucker. As shitty as they played and as hurt as players were, the Eagles were dropping like flies, like it was dove season. The Eagles were dropping like it was dove season. They just, falling out of the sky. We had a chance to win it at the end, and unfortunately they didn't pull through. No, definitely. My personal plays, I ended up on a high note, 3-0 yesterday on my personal plays. So for everybody that was on my personal plays, a much-needed 3-0 sweep of the board. Had the Houston Astros laying 1.5 on the run line. They absolutely blew out the Royals. We had the LA Dodgers, who tied up the game in the 8th, 2-2, and took a 3-2 lead in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. Got a little ninth inning 2-out love there by the LA Dodgers on laying $1.35 on the money line. And then I had the LA Rams on the money line, minus $1.25. So big 3-0 there. Free plays ended up going 2-1. Free plays ended up going 2-1. On the day yesterday. Boston Red Sox money line, Arizona Cardinals plus 13.5, which we gave you guys live, and then the one was Oakland plus 7. And man, Oakland was a tease. Oh, if Oakland can string together an entire complete game of greatness, they're going to be a great team in the future. Next season, the season after that. They came out, and I was impressed. I thought they would have played tougher long-term or longer than they did. But no, Oakland definitely did what I thought they were going to do early, and then it just went downhill from there. So 2-1 on free plays. Ended up, free plays on the week ended up 9-4. 9-4 and a canceled one for that game that was postponed. So 9-4 on free plays. Lewis asked a question. Kyle, with spreads 3 or under, trying something new and going with money line and paying juice, small sample size, but it's paid off a couple of games like Chicago. Do you have any thoughts on this versus spread? Yes. If you think the game is going to be close, obviously, I would take the money line. But you have to, for prime example, my game of the week yesterday, even though we lost it, here, I'll give you a perfect example. When I put out the Eagles, they were -1, -115. Okay, the juice on the to lay 1 with the Eagles was -115. To get them on the money line was -125. I would rather pay that extra 10% vig, which in the case of 115 to 125 is not even 10%, it was 8.5%. I'd rather pay that extra little bit to be able to get them on the money line. Yeah, we ended up losing a little bit more because they ended up losing. But it definitely, in a close game scenario, it's definitely better, Lewis. And I did the same thing with the Chargers. They were laying 1.5. I was able to get -125 on the money line versus laying 1.5. So I can get them to win by 1 and I get paid, or they got to win by 2 if you take the spread minus $1.10. So same thing I did with the LA Rams yesterday. With the Rams, I laid $1.25 on the money line versus -1 or -1.5, depending on where you're able to get the line. So yeah, anything that's relative. I don't mind laying $1.70 or $1.80 for them to win by 1 and get paid versus having to win by 4 and get paid. Not opposed to that absolutely at all. But you just have to weigh risk first reward, and if it financially makes that sense on paper. Took it at -1.5 for the money line, Tom. Yeah, it's Prantia, good morning. Yeah, Jeff, Drew Brees out at least 6 weeks. Crazy enough, I think the Saints are going to be okay. I think the Saints are going to be okay with old Bridgewater. He hasn't. You got to give him some time though. You got to give him a game to get which he got his game. He got his knock the rust off. I've always liked Bridgewater. I don't think he's ever had like a real shot to shine. So gonna have a fun little show this morning. I'm not gonna be live for too long. Probably another 20, 25 minutes. We'll break down Monday Night Football. We'll take a little bit of a look of Major League Baseball. Get you guys on a free play. Gonna give away a couple guaranteed Saturday packages to people that followed along yesterday. Going to talk a little bit about the UFC this weekend. Nice big UFC event this weekend. UFC Fight Night 159. Mexico City, guys. Mexico City. Taking place 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Rodriguez and Stevens headlining the main event. Esparza and Grasso, the co-main event. Actually, I can't wait to see Alexa Grasso fight. Brandon Moreno fighting Askarov. Aldana fighting Milo. Bravo fighting Peterson. Going to be a great... that's the main card. Angela Hill back on the card. That little lady's a beast. Sergio Pettis on the card. That big beast Paul Craig on the card. Gonna be a big card. Not a super big card, but a great money-making card. That's what I like about it. It's gonna be a great money-making card. I guess we should go to the Octagon to talk about the UFC, right? I guess we should go to the Octagon to talk about the UFC. Boom, we're in the Octagon. But wanted to make a big announcement. Yeah, Lewis. Bob G, he'll definitely get it together. Bridgewater will definitely get it together. So next Saturday's UFC. We've always bet UFC in the office. Our UFC guy always given us his expert advice and all of that good stuff. But believe it or not, since we've started it, this is actually going to be our 30th UFC card. Okay? It's going to be our 30th UFC card that we've given out to our clients. And I'm going to pop up some stats here. After Saturday's winning card, we made a better made, almost $200 or something, a small better. Just under 2 units on the actual main card itself. But give me 1 second here. So out of 29 cards so far, we're 24-5 for producing winning cards. Okay? We're now 24 winning cards and 5 losing cards. So we want to do something different. And actually, this is FC's thing. I don't make a dime off of you guys buying UFC. I don't have any say in the UFC program. I don't have a say in anything. But he wants absolutely everybody to bet his 30th card. Jay Betts, what's going on, sir? He wants everybody. If you've never bet UFC, here's your chance. Okay? No, it's not free, but it actually, I consider it free. All right? I consider it way free. So to commemorate his 30th UFC card, and we've won 24 out of 29 cards, he's going to be offering his entire fight card, not the max fight pick, but the entire fight card, every write-up, just like you guys get on a weekly basis. It's a special event. I think it's because he is originally from Mexico. The card is going to Mexico. He will be there. I know his family's going to be there. So to commemorate it, he's doing UFC Fight Night 159 next Saturday for a whopping, get this, it's less than a price of a large soda from Burger King for $1.50. $1.50. So it's practically free. It's practically free. You get the entire fight card, all the write-ups, all the leans, all the strong leans, all the parlays, all the stay-away recommendations, every fight pick that he has, every dog of the night. Steven, yes, I am serious. And it's actually on the website right now. It's actually on the UFC page right now. I just posted a link. Kyle, we'll have some baseball free play here in a little bit, and I'll have another video out later today. As soon as we're done here, my daily free play video will be posted. Lewis, you need to read the instructions on how to bet the UFC, because not nearly every fight pick. We only had 3 fight picks. We went 2-1 on fight picks. Plus, we had the 2 dogs of the nights, and 1 fight pick got canceled. Remember, we don't bet leans. Leans are part of parlays. And if you read the parlays, you have to read the instructions on how to bet the parlays. It says that if we're betting 2 favorites, if it's a Hail Mary parlay, which is a 3-fight parlay or more, if you're betting 2 favorites and one of the big dogs, it's a fun money parlay where we're not putting anything on it. Or if it's more than that. But if it's 2 favorites and a dog, we put a quarter unit on it. So the max that you should have lost on that parlay should have been almost nothing, because those parlays were not even quarter unit parlays. A 3-fight parlay and a 4-fight parlay were not even quarter unit parlays. You have to read that instructions. It's at the very top. You probably skip right past it. It says how to bet MMA, and the instructions are right there, because here's the parlay one. When we parlay 2 favorites, we go in like a strong lean, and you bet a half a unit or a half of what your normal bet is. Below average bet amount. When we parlay 3 favorites, we do a quarter of a bet amount, quarter of a unit bet amount. When we parlay 2 favorites and a live dog, we call them a Hail Mary parlay, and we go very light. The Hail Mary parlays, I only bet small compared to what I bet on a top fight pick. So, and I could pull up the rest of the UFC stuff, and you can see where it said, every fight pick that we gave out, including dog of the night, said to bet it as a fight pick. Well, as a fight pick, you bet one bet. So if you're a $100 bettor, you're betting $100 on that fight pick. Strong leans, you're betting a half a unit on. We had a win on a strong lean on Austin Hubbard, which I don't know how you're saying you barely won, because strong leans went 3-1, which you bet a half a unit on every one if you read the write-up. Fight picks went 2-1. Parlays, we lost both parlays, but they're Hail Mary parlays that you either put very little on or you didn't bet at all. So Austin Hubbard, strong lean there. Austin Hubbard -1 or -135. There was a half a unit win. We had a strong lean on the over 2.5 rounds on the second fight, which we gave away free, which happened to be the only strong lean that we lost. We had 4 strong leans. We went 3-1. That was the only one that we lost. We had the fight pick on Brad Kitana, which happened to be, I mean, that was a bad beat. I mean, that's a WTF right there. We lost that. That was the one losing fight pick. You only had one losing fight pick. Miles John and Cole Smith. We had Miles John as a strong lean, -$1.35. That was a winner. Dog of the night, Augusto Sakai, +110. Yes, a +110 underdog winner. That was a winner. That's a fight pick. There's 1 unit, or actually 1.1 unit, if you're counting units. As far as the rest of the card, we had a lean on Antonio Carlos Jr., but it says right in the write-ups not to bet the leans. You do not bet the leans. Leans are for parlays. Leans are for parlays. Yet he still gives you a write-up just to give you guys entertainment, to be able to watch the fight and have a better understanding on why he's putting certain fighters in parlays. Michel Pereira, that was a lean. If you bet Michel Pereira straight up, you messed up. You didn't read the instructions on how to bet the MMA. Fight pick on Jeff Hughes, that ended up being a no contest. We were winning that fight the entire time. Oh, I'm seeing double. Todd Duffy wimped his way out of that one, and we were winning that entire card, or that entire fight. But that was a no contest, so that one gets canceled. No bet. Another dog of the night, Glover Teixeira, +105. That's a fight pick. It even says at the very bottom, bet this as a fight pick. Teixeira, +105 underdog. You had to bet the wrong fighter because strong leans went 3-1, which you bet a half a unit on. Fight picks went 2-1, that you bet a full unit on, and the fight picks that we won were underdogs, a +110 and a +105. So, and then we had the other strong lean on Justin Gaethje, -175. So we actually on the actual fight card, not the max fight pick, but the actual fight card, we went 5-2. We went 5-2, and we had one fight, and one of those losses we got royally robbed on, the Katana fight, which everybody will tell you that one. So yeah, Lewis, you had to have bet the wrong fighters. You had to bet the wrong fighters. So next week, double check, because I want you to be profitable. I want everybody to be profitable. No, I mean, I'm not saying we didn't knock it out of the park. It wasn't a $100 better making $1,000 night or nothing like that. No, but it was profitable. The card, the overall card was profitable. So just double check, next time, or if you need help, let me know on next Saturday. If you need help, I'll be more than happy to walk you through it. That way we can make sure you're doing it properly. So yeah, this next weekend's UFC card, $1.50. William sent me a text message. It says, the capping world is going to think Cappers Direct has gone crazy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. He wants to showcase UFC Mexico. He wants to showcase what he's all about. And he wants everybody to be on that card. Now, the card will be out, Friday, and it's going to be a big winning card. So that's the big news for UFC, and we want everybody, and he's super, super excited. Oh, no. He absolutely loves it. It's not that he's not confident. He absolutely loves the card. He absolutely loves the card. He's going to his hometown. He wants everybody in the world to be on it, Brandon. He wants people that are buying UFC from that ding-dong that, works for ESPN, from the other people out there, the millions of people that are out there. He wants to showcase his, and he figured there's two types of individuals when it comes to sports picks, and I don't mind sharing this. There's the people that are here for free, and that's perfectly fine. That's why I do the videos, to showcase what we do. And I know that 90% of the people that view or come across us are probably never going to buy a package, and that's perfectly fine. That's in their right. I respect that. I understand that. Brandy, I want you to know, I actually tried talking him out of it. I was like, dude, you're absolutely insane. I think it's worth $100, not $1.50. But his reasoning is he wants everybody to come try it. Now, like I was saying, there's two types. There's the people that are here for just the free, which is fine. That's in their right. And then there's people that are willing to, buy a package. You guys come on board with me, which most of you guys that are viewing have, or you're still on with us. $150. Less than it costs to go get a soda from Burger King. I would say McDonald's, but I think McDonald's has 99-cent large Cokes. But his idea thinking is that, if you're a $1.50 better, or not $1.50 better, but if you'll pay that, you'll probably consider, after he knocks it out of the park, or in the future, being on board as UFC at one time or another. So, plenty about it now, just in case you guys get your sanity back. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Brandon, we're not going to discuss that clown, all right? Go ask his UFC guy how he did Saturday, from what I heard. Damn, you can buy like 15 for 20. Well, it's only for one card. So if you bought it for like 5 weeks in a row, they would refund your money the other $4. The other $6. It's just, this is only for UFC Mexico. It's to commemorate his 30th UFC event. I told him it should have been $24 for the 24 winning UFC cards that he's produced out of 29. At a minimum. Big D Mall says, dude, go ask him how he did 9 out of the last 10. Exactly. That poor guy is, burying people, from what clients are saying. You like his idea better, JW? It is a great idea. I will tell you this, though. I would buy it earlier than late, because, we have our own server. We already have a huge client base, so we can, like when I did Game of the Year and Guaranteed Saturday at $50, the amount of traffic and bandwidth that you guys pull going to the website is huge, but we can handle all that. But at $1.50, I don't know how many are going to buy it, but it's probably going to be a lot, I would imagine. From hundreds, from the normal, hundreds that he sells, to probably thousands, if not more, once it gets emailed out to everybody. So there's the link to it again. You could buy it up to Saturday. You could buy it 1 minute from the card, or during the card. Whenever you want. But to guarantee that it's there, I would purchase it sooner than later. So that's that. I'm sure the haters are going to come out and talk shit about it. That's actually going to be great. I thought about that this morning, because I knew about this last night. He called me and asked what I thought about it last night, and I was like, yeah, you're crazy. No, max fight picks 25. JW, you got on it when it was double up? Absolutely. Here's the way that I look at it, Lewis. If you're on the monthly plan, one fight card is $40. 40 times 4 is $160. So you're getting $160 worth of UFC fight picks for $74.99 because you were grandfathered in. So even if you were to buy two weeks of the fight package plus actually 3 of them to get on the month, you'd spend $120 plus this one $1.50. So you would spend, if you wanted it for a month, you'd spend $121.50. So if you're on the monthly, you're still getting the better end of the deal. Do we do NBA? Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone loves a deal there, and everyone loves a deal. And I can't wait to hear what the other, because I guarantee you it gets talked about by other companies. This, that, $1.50. So it's UFC is going to be fun this weekend. Sorry, I was looking at an email. Wells Fargo sent me an email, and I said, what the heck is this? But it's customize your debit card. Your prescription, Brandon, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. So, no, that's the UFC this weekend, guys, and it's going to be a good time. Skip, no, we were talking about that. We had the Eagles as my game of the week. We lost that one. Won our Major League Baseball game of the year, one guaranteed Saturday. Old Outdoors TV, yes, NHL package includes everything from start to finish. Absolutely. We don't sell like the NHL package. Oh, you only get the regular season, you got to buy the playoffs. No. And speaking of that, thanks Old Outdoors TV for bringing that up. The NHL package is on an early bird special. All right, we don't bet preseason. Okay, I want everybody to know that we don't bet preseason. But what we did in the NFL by giving out leans during the live shows, we'll probably start after the first handful of days, 4 or 5 days of the preseason. We'll start posting our leans in there for the NHL for preseason leans. After that, once the regular season starts on October 2nd. The NHL will start with regular NHL regular season picks. Tomas, I saw your question the first time. I was in the middle of answering one. But system plays are 162-15 on the year. 162-15 on the year. So I'd say it was an absolutely great year on system plays. And they're winding down. They're winding down. You know, you got the last couple weeks of the regular season and the playoffs. Tomas, are you on the system plays? I don't think that you are. Actually, I don't think you... I don't think you're a customer of ours. At least not under that name. System plays are great. Skip S 2-1. Big plays ain't a bad weekend. No, it's not a bad weekend. It's just disappointing because I don't know. You know, you'd like to end the weekend on a high note. I mean, my personal plays went 3-0 yesterday, so I guess I got that to smile about. But they played horrible. I don't want to say we because I wasn't out there playing. Edward. They played horrible. Played horrible. But at the end of the day, when your team plays that trashy, turnover, interception, look at the kickoff that resulted in a fumble. Next thing you know, Atlanta's in the end zone, putting up 7 points. But at the end of the game, we still had a chance. We still actually had a chance to win the game. Aguilar running. I don't know, he hit the Jets or something and decided just not to, corral the ball. That went right between his fingertips. Not even fingertips, right between his mitts. And at the end of the day, we had a chance, and we never got it. That's all you can do, from that aspect of it is hope at the end of the day, at the end of the game, if you're losing, that you have a chance to win it. And unfortunately, we all saw what happened on 4th and 97 or whatever it was, 4th and 13. Ertz wasn't able to. It was that pivot that killed him. I think all he needed to do was take that forward momentum and try and fall backwards, and then extend the ball rather than do that pivot and turn. Eric says, I have never really bet hockey, but that package looks like a great deal. The package is a great deal. The package is a great deal. It's $600 for the entire NHL season, which goes a long time. But if you buy it early, it's half off. It's $300 for the NHL season. Jonathan, good morning. So yeah, no, it's the NHL season for preseason, or not preseason, but for the early bird special, which will run until next Sunday. You got to sign up by then. But no, it's a hell of a deal. No, Lewis, you got lucky. I'm so busy working. Be glad that I had my game of the week on Sunday, because you would have got beat. I left Shepparton, and Ryan was kind enough to send me a text message letting me know that I lost by 0.7 or 1.7 points, and I left a player in who didn't play. J-Dub, I don't have him in front of me, no, but I can go back and look. But I don't have it in front of me, no. But it was another winning season. I do remember that much. It definitely pays for itself. If you're a $50 better or $20 better, the NHL season, if you buy it at the early bird special, which last year was the first year we did the early bird special for it, which was half off. As a matter of fact, that was actually asked by one of our great viewers, Brian Watson, asked if we had anything like that. And normally we don't. But we did that last year, and it was such a great success. We did it again this year. No, Jonathan. They'll be posted. I think they said they're going to be posted at noon Eastern time, 9 our time. They're waiting for the books to open to get the updated, adjusted lines from those overnight lines to the regular adjusted, overinflated lines. Have I discussed Monday Night Football yet? No. As a matter of fact, we never even got to it, but we need to. Thank you for reminding me. That's what we're doing today, right? So, but no, premium plays will be posted shortly. I forgot it's Monday. Monday. We need to. Take a look at the game. It's interesting game to say the least. Today. Edward, NBA is part of premium plays and my personal plays. The only ones that are separate are the NHL, WNBA, and CFL. Everything else is part of premium plays or my personal plays. Jonathan, I'm not sitting on that program, but it probably will be. It should be. If not, they will reactivate it. If it's not, they'll reactivate it. But I can't see if yours is active right now. I've got my live streaming stuff up. But if not, it will be. If not, the people in accounting, they take care of all of that. They keep track of everything. All right. Next up on the list. Because we're actually live longer than I thought I was going to be live already. I figured I'd only go live for a half hour. I've been live for an hour. All right. Edward Browns may lead, but not at 7. It's going to be an interesting game, that's for sure. Oh, speaking of premium plays and personal plays, still the email that I read this morning. 1 week of premium plays, 1 week of personal plays. You can still grab it today. That is going to go away after today. That is officially going away after today. So for the dozen or so people that asked me yesterday, can you grab it Monday? And I said probably, but I'm not sure just yet. So yes, you can grab it today. You can still grab it today. A week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays, $99 each. And the key to that is if you want 2 weeks, buy it twice. We had a couple guys late last night wanted 2 weeks of both, and they were each buying it both twice from both packages. I can't, Jeff. That would be mean. He is a client, so I respect all clients. And, maybe he had a bad day. Maybe he didn't follow, the betting instructions and went crazy because it was Sunday, Sometimes, that happens, and I understand that, so... everybody has a bad day every now and then. Sometimes they just take it out on somebody else. But I get it. It's all good. Probably betting more than he can lose. When you send those emails, you generally probably are. That's generally, to be honest, that's generally what it means. All right, let's take a look at Monday Night Football tonight. And then we're going to get you guys on your merry way. And for everybody on premium plays, consensus plays, which went 3-0 yesterday, like my personal plays that went 3-0 yesterday, they'll be out, I think in 50 minutes. They said they'll be posted. Taking a look at both teams tonight, 8:15 Eastern Time start, 5:15 on the West Coast. Let me pop up the odds real quick. Aaron, people love to point fingers. He needs to man up. No one forced him to make a wager. It was all his decision. You take it on the chin. You keep going. Yeah, Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate that. Edward, I don't know who it is, but I'll look it up to see who it is. Good morning, Alex. All right, I got it coming up. All that good stuff is coming. One more page to open, and then we're good to go. Give me 1 second. Okay, got it up. One game today, Monday Night Football, for everybody that doesn't know, which most of you should know. Cleveland, New York Jets. Sam Darnold is out with the kissing disease, a.k.a. mono. Cleveland opened up as a 2.5-point favorite on the road against Sam Darnold and Le'Veon Bell and the rest of the Jets. Sam Darnold out, that line quickly jumped 4 points. It's now 6.5 absolutely everywhere. Cleveland laying 6.5. New York Jets getting 6.5. Total opened up at 45.5. It dropped a half a point. It dropped a half a point. Yeah, Zuzu. Just refresh. Just refresh. Or rewind. When you're in the octagon, you'll be able to listen to it. But in a nutshell, to commemorate our 30th UFC pack, or 30th UFC card, which we've won 24 of the last 29. We're 24-5 on UFC fight cards, on the actual fight cards winning. Our UFC guy, I mean, he's actually originally from Mexico. Which is actually funny because if you guys remember, like a year ago, Bozo was trying to say we were racist or something like that, and I'm like, man, we've got more minorities here than we do Caucasians. But no, he's from Mexico originally. He's from Mexico City, I do believe, or very, very close. I know that's his hometown. So to commemorate his 30th UFC event with us, and him going back to his hometown, he wanted to do something special. And he wants everybody to bet it. And obviously the owners are like, well, you can't give it away free. You can't give away the entire fight card free. So he basically took those rules and put a twist to it. And it's funny because apparently he asked, well, can I sell it for $1 or 99 cents? And he goes, no. He was told that it had to be, jokingly, that it had to be more than $1. So he goes, okay, well, you know. All right, well, it's got to be more than $1, so we're making at $1.50. So you get you can get the UFC Fight Night 159 Mexico City. The fight card, it's $1.50. It's $1.50. Thank you, Eric, for also posting that as well. Well, Brandon, he's more like a Jack in the Box. You know, the toy that unfortunately, we had one during March Madness, but my dog actually ate it up. My puppy ate it, but she decided she didn't like it, so she ate that sucker. But he was like a little wind-up toy. And then finally, pop goes the weasel. You know, and what's inside? Clown. You know, Bozo the Clown's inside. So. All right, back to Monday Night Football. Cleveland, 0-1 straight up, 0-1 against the spread, 1-0 on the over. The Jets, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1. Here we go. Jets, 10-4-1 against the spread, their last 15 games at home versus the AFC North. Cleveland is just 2-8 against the spread their last 10 games after playing Tennessee, who they got a beatdown from last week, 43-13. The Jets are 9-1 on the over versus an opponent after a blowout straight-up loss of 20 points or more. Head-to-head matchups. Favorites have won 9 straight against the spread bets in this head-to-head series. 9 straight the favorites have covered. However, in the last 5 meetings, the favorite has not had to lay more than 3.5 points. Last year, for example, Browns beat the Jets 21-14. They were laying 3. The year before that, the Jets beat the Browns in Cleveland 17-14. The Jets were laying 1.5 on the road. I actually remember that game. We had the money line on that game in 2017. Won by a field goal. 2016, the Jets beat Cleveland 31-28, laying 2.5, beat them by a field goal. Back in 2015, the Jets beat Cleveland 31-10, laying 3.5. They beat them by 4 touchdowns. Well, 3 touchdowns. I guess that's that Monday morning math. Titus, yes. As Prantius said, you should probably buy it before he comes to his senses. I told him he should have done it. It's going to be his 25th winning card, his 30th overall. I was like, you should sell it for $25 or $24, something like that, to commemorate it. He goes, no. He goes, I'd give it away for free if they'd let me. But he goes, they said I got to charge more than $1, so he made it $1.50. So. Thomas Grover, good afternoon, sir. Edward, Jets are going to lose because that's what they do. Absolutely, that's when the Jets were 3 of 199. Definitely going to be... I'm looking forward to today's Monday Night Football game. I think it's going to be, even with Sam Darnold out, I think it should be a competitive game. I do. I think it's going to be a competitive game. Battle of the first wins. Watch the game end in a tie. Trevor Siemian's got experience. He's got experience. He's I think he'll do all right. He'll hang in there. He had a decent preseason, for the amount of reps that he didn't see. So he's been... What the hell just flew in my eye? Poked my eyelash. J-Dub really need the Browns to lose. Steeler fan here doesn't want their team to be the only one without a win in the division. I agree, Lewis. Anyone who doesn't dump on the $1.50 card needs to stop betting. Kyle Bogart, Trevor Siemian, who was drafted by the Denver Broncos in, I believe it was 2015. I mean, I am a Baker Mayfield fan. I actually really am. I'm not a fan of many players in the NFL, but I am a Baker Mayfield fan. But I don't bet on the fans, so I don't bet as a fan on just because I like a certain player. But I like to see him succeed. But so did I. Sam Darnold being USC Trojan. Taking a look at these two teams, guys, in their first game of the year, Cleveland was able to put up 13 points on offense. They gave up 43 to Tennessee. On offense, they had 102 yards rushing. Mayfield put up 244 in the air on 38 passing attempts. The Jets with Sam Darnold, they put up 68 yards rushing and 155 in the air. The Jets are definitely going to have to do more than that. Trevor Siemian's definitely a better runner on the ground than old Sam Darnold, big clunky Sam is. No doubt about that one. I'm sure that'll be into play today as well. Not that he's a dual threat quarterback or nothing, but he'll be able to scramble like old Matt Ryan making a couple runs yesterday. StatQuap, first video of the day. Daily free play video will be going up as soon as I'm off live. Daily free play video will be going up. It's already done. I already filmed it, but it'll be going up as soon as I do this. I wanted to do this first. That way the notification got sent out. So you guys want our daily free play video, it'll be up immediately following this one. On defense, guys, Cleveland got shredded last week by Tennessee. Tennessee put up 43 points at 123 yards rushing on the ground off 28 rushing attempts. They averaged 4.4 yards per rush. They gave up 216 yards in the air on an average of 9 yards per completion. The Jets, very similar numbers. They gave up 128 yards on the ground, 5.1 yards per carry. They also gave up, it was a low-scoring game. They played, Buffalo. It was a 17-6 loss for them. But they gave up 242 yards in the air to Josh Allen, 6.5 yards per passing attempt average. And and ended up +3 on turnovers. +3 on turnovers versus Cleveland. The exact opposite. Remember, guys, favorites have won 9 straight against the spread bets, but that's laying 3.5 the most. Yeah, Browns definitely have a very decent defensive line, no doubt about that one. Taking a little quick look ahead, Cleveland next week has the Rams. Cleveland has a big matchup at home against the LA Rams, and the Jets get their rival in New England. They always play each other pretty good too. Oh, it is at New England. Never mind. They play them tough when they're at home, not in New England. I noticed in our survivor pool, nearly everybody had Patriots. Lewis, crazy NFL, watch the Jets win. Here's my saying: when it comes to the NFL, Major League Baseball, I mean, how many times have we seen the Astros at -450 or -500 lose the game? You know what I mean? There's a reason why these players are at the professional level. There's a reason why these players are at the professional level. So any one of these teams can win on any given day. Anyone could have a bad day. Anyone can get hurt. Anyone could have turnovers. Hell, look at the Eagles yesterday. They played like shit. They turned the ball over. They fumbled in their own end. They gave up a lot of points off of turnovers. They had players drop. They had Eagles falling out of the sky like it was dove season, which it is dove season, by the way, for all us hunters. But the Eagles were dropping like doves. All right, in my backyard, and they still had a chance. So any team can win on any given day. You just need your stars to align. The Jets definitely have the offensive talent to get the job done. It's just gonna be what they can do on defense and what Baker Mayfield shows up. Is he going to be the risk-taking one that takes non-calculated risks and turns the ball over like he did last week? Or is he going to be the one that takes calculated risks downfield and does not turn the ball over, that controls the ball? So, I mean, when it comes to breaking down the NFL right now, stats are actually on the low side because obviously they've only played one game. Once we get 3, 4, 5, a handful of games in the season, we'll have a lot more stats to discuss and break down. Very 50-50, Aaron. I do agree. I do agree. I would. I don't dislike Trevor Siemian. There's definitely gonna be some game rust, but then again, it's week 2. It's week 2, so to say that there's not gonna be any rust off of Mayfield or would have been Sam Darnold would be wrong to say that. I mean, it's only week 2. Each team, each quarterback's only going to progress throughout the season. I think Siemian, with his starting experience with Denver, he'll be able to take over. He'll be able to be just fine. Nate, you are correct. He does have a win bonus. So no, I think Siemian will do all right. Siemian will do all right on that game. So free play time. Going to get you guys on free Major League Baseball free play. Remember, guys, our daily free play video will be out as soon as I'm done with this. So check back in 30 minutes. Check back at noon Eastern Time, 9 Pacific. And there'll be a daily free play video with an additional free play on there for you guys. Okay? Free play, Major League Baseball. This is a little early action. There's only one game early. 4:10 on the East Coast, 1:10 on the West Coast. Baltimore, Detroit. Let me just double check the line on that one. I want to make sure nothing's changed. And I'm going to keep giving you guys what keeps winning for you guys on free plays. So, free plays, what do we go? 9-3 or 9-4 last week? I think 9-4 or 10-4. Lions got Baltimore laying $1.30 on the money line, plus 120 for the Tigers at home. Total set over and under 9 runs. Means on the mound for Baltimore, Alexander, who's 0-3 with a 5.4 ERA on the mound for the Tigers. Free Major League Baseball play. Edward, good luck on the money line. The Jets money line should just donate it to the Seals. That's rough, Edward. That's rough. I can't bet on either shitty team, so we're taking the over. All right, free play, free official play. Let me type it in the comments. Baltimore versus Detroit over 9 runs. Baltimore, Detroit over 9 runs. I look for that one to be done and paid fairly early. John Means, he is a decent pitcher. He's been giving up 2 runs as of late, but Detroit has smacked him in the past, and expect nothing less. But it's actually, I think it's going to be a fairly competitive game, but I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Don't know who that is, James. I know people by their real names, not fake names. Yes, Alan, it is. Absolutely rolling the money will go to good use if you donate it to the Navy SEALs. We got an empty coffee cup. You know what that means, right? Absolutely, Brandon. Definitely make yourself some easy money on that one. And then the daily free play video will be out. Takes about a half hour to load, maybe a little bit less. Oh, Steven, yes, let's do that. Let me do that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. What I'm going to do, because obviously I didn't put everybody's name in the hat. I'm going to just point my finger and I'm going to scroll my mouse like this, and whoever I land on is going to be the first winner. And then we're going to go from there. But let me open them all up. That way we make it fair and we get them all up there. Okay? Trying to find the little start position right here and put them all on the page. Point at the phone. Okay, I got them all up, and my buddy Chase made a comment. Should we let him win? Should we leave him on the list? No, we'll take him off the list. All right, so we're going to be drawing 2 free guaranteed Saturday plays for next Saturday. For everybody that made a comment on yesterday's video. But thank you, Steven, because I completely forgot about that one. So I'm going to scroll. I won't even look, okay? All right, there we go. Chido, if you're watching, and if not, I'll message you. You are the first lucky contestant. Chido, you are the first lucky contestant. Congratulations. Congratulations. Alan, that's a good one. It's fixed. I already said it, James Bond. Today's daily video will be up at in 29 minutes. After 29 minutes at noon, it'll be going live. It's already been filmed. Yeah, Edward, we do that, and you're the only winner. I'm going to draw one more. But yeah, LT, if you purchase my game of the week, you all get an additional makeup one tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but this next week. All right, one more. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I'll even move my hand this time to a different spot, okay? Jermaine Reed. Where's Jermaine? Congratulations, Jermaine. Let me write this in the comments. That way it's official. Cheating. You guys are all... Close my eyes. There you go, Jermaine. Congratulations, bud. Yeah, that was from yesterday. Oh, Jonathan, you always win our drawings. You are our first ever drawing winner. Do one more? Okay, we'll do one more. All right, we'll do one more. All right, here's what we're going to do. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it for you guys in the chat. All right, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. Hold on. Hold on. All right. We're going to pick a number, 1 through 65. Or no. Never mind, I just gave away the number. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna pick a number 1 through 50. Okay, I'm really dumb now. All right, I'm really dumb now. We're gonna pick a number. Nope, no guessing yet. The guesses have not started, so if you post, it does not start. All right. It does not start. We're going to pick a number 1 through 100. The first person to guess it correctly wins. Go. Got to type it in the comments. 1 through 100, the first one that guesses it correctly wins. I have it written down on this, this piece of paper. Prantia, you won. 30 it is. 30 it is. I guess I should have let you guys, look at those comments. All right, you guys can stop. It is 30. Steven, a.k.a. Prantia, you are the winner. Titus, one more time. That's all for today. That's it was actually supposed to be 1. We gave away 3. Look at all the 30s. I've never, to be honest, guys, I've never seen comments come in so fast. That actually, we average what, like 8 messages a minute, 6 messages a minute posted in the live chat. Or no, sorry, 16 messages a minute. It bumped our average up to 49. Very welcome, Stephen. We'll get that. Let me write that down. So we got Chido, Jermaine, and Stephen won. Yeah, you blew the 16 minutes, 16 message a minute average out of the water. It's actually up over 60 now. So, yeah. That was fun. That was fun. So enjoy that free play. You 3 got guaranteed Saturday on the house. We did break it. We are back, but we broke the feed. I never seen that error message pop up before. It said lack of system resources. I don't know what we did. Well, we broke the live feed apparently. Quick change. He changed his shirt pad. No, I've been wearing. This is the Thomas Matthews official drinking team T-shirt. All right, guys. Thank you. I'm going to get out of here. They're going to be posting the daily free play video as well. 15, 20 minutes. It should be up, if not sooner. Cold scramble for some. It was. If you weren't paying attention, I would have missed the first 30. That's because it's a screenshot. When the feed stopped, I had a blue shirt on because it shows you a preset picture that I have on there. Premiums will be posted probably 20 minutes, Lewis. 20 minutes premiums will be posted. Give it 30 minutes, I would imagine. 20 to 30 minutes premiums will be posted. So enjoy that free play, guys and gals. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys live. Remember, I'll be live again tomorrow. We'll be live early tomorrow, 9:30 in the morning on the East Coast, 6:30 on the West Coast for a Tuesday edition. Believe it or not, small story, Jeff, I grew up in Southern California. Go to Magic Mountain all the time. I don't know if you guys know the theme park out there. Went to Magic Mountain all the time. And, I was in love with Magic as a kid. Small kid from, 8 to 12, life revolved around Magic. And I think I was 12 or 13. And the magician at Magic Mountain, the head magician, I was there for summer break, had season passes. We'd ride the bus there, me and my sister. And, I'd hang out, the magic show and be in it. I was, in the little box that disappears. It's got a trap door in the back. And the magician offered, private lessons on the side. And, obviously my parents paid for it and all. Lo and behold, it was Lance Burton. It was before he got his first gig in Vegas. And that's who I was getting magic lessons from as a kid. So, yeah, it's magic, part magician. Thomas Grove, you're going to guess 30. Stay on until the video's done. I would, but I got to get some stuff done because I got to get out my personal plays. If you're not on my personal plays, guys, we knocked them out of the park yesterday with a nice big 3-0. Back on track. Get an entire week of premium plays or my personal plays. Remember, guys, it ends today. At midnight, 1 week of premium plays or 1 week of my personal plays, $99. And even the better sale, you can get all of my personal plays till the end of the Super Bowl for $1,000. For $1,000. So enjoy that free play that we put out earlier. Congratulations to Chido, Jermaine Reed, and Prantia, winners of Guaranteed Saturday for next Saturday. Congratulations, fellas. And Titus, it's raining there now? Nice. Nice. Definitely glad to have you back, Devin. I did see that order pop through. And I'll be texting out my personal plays in probably 45 minutes. My personal plays will go out. My personal plays will go out in 45 minutes, roughly. Lenny, if you're watching, sir, yes, I just got your text message, and I will give you a call here shortly. All right, guys, good luck, and remember, don't do anything stupid. Always bet within your means. All right, guys? All right, guys, take it easy, and good luck today. Let's make some money. Free plays going 2-0.